Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Davis Daniel. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go? Now it's going to be Paul Goldschmidt. That's off the inside corner. And this one is off and running. This to center field. Harris racing after it. He's got it. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
And the righty deals.
Strike, woo!
That's in there. That's strike two.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Oh, he gloves it from his backside, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Two down, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. In there at the knees for a strike. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Two outs, bases empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So runner at second, two down. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo.
1-0.
Light tower power.
That's right.
Boy, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Next offering misses, and the count now 2-0.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs and one in scoring position. Strike on the outside, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
On a line base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that's off the outside edge. 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Check swing called strike. 1-2. And a curve is down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Stanton at second. Chisholm on at first with 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Atlanta, and today on the hill, Luke Weaver. What do you have on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
We go to the bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 4th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Booth. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click. And unfortunately, what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in now and watches strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, Peraza. The throw to first, and Acuna retired.
Batting fourth, designated hitter,
So here's Murphy now.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 homers already in this series.
That one's upstairs, ball one. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Inside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Braves get one on the big fly. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's outside, and that's ball one. Volpe, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground at first, Olsen handles the chance. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
batting eighth, catcher Austin Wells.
At the plate, Austin Wells. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next pitch misses. Ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Popped up. Alvarez should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0. That one drifts inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that.
2-1.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. Weaver back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. I think he was sitting off speed there. Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And that one's a little bit low. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Dominguez makes the grab. 1 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. And downstairs. The next offering misses. And the count now even up. One out, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now at the plate, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And a swing and a miss.
One ball, one strike.
And that one inside, and it hit him. So two down now, and here is Michael Harris II. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Move to first. And a strike.
No ball, one strike.
Yo one. Way high. Fought off foul. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Here we go.
Got him swinging. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. And we're back. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And that one is in for a strike.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Get out of here, Yankees!
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside corner. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Throw on to Olsen, and Bellinger is out. It's Aaron Judge now. Doubled his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Ball one there. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Profar down. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
And delivers outside.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed by a lot. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground to third, Peraza. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Olson. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. That's inside.
That's inside.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez on his way over. And that's the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that one hammered. Harris ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's in for a strike. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Gone. An absolute smash to left. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luke Weaver won't go any further, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Number 31 gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Sean Murphy. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. And that is ball one. And a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike two.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
On the ground to the left. Can't field it cleanly. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play. And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Runner takes off. In the air, center field. Bellinger settles under it, squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Fastball for a strike. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Nacho Alvarez Jr. next up for the Braves. And there's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe, the flip, and they get the out. Acuna goes yard for the Braves, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Anthony Volpe. Daniel back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground to third. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wells.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty. Now one missed.
2-0.
Just missed.
3-0.
That one's in there, and it's 3-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Peraza goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. And that one is inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Baldwin makes the grab, and that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order, and our score remains 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
center fielder, Michael Harris II.
And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Will Warren, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hill warming up as well. This one in the air. Goldie moving under this one. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting the shortstop,
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
Outside, and that's ball three.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Allen off of first with 2 away. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one catches the corner for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Almost got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's the third. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. And that's a great play for the out. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Bryce Elder.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Goldie in the box now. Takes strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's down and away. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Montero getting loose as well. Hammered on the line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
No outs, runner at first. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. There's a line drive to left field. Could be extra bases. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score and then tie it. Save! 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball. No strike.
And that's outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Three balls. 2 strikes.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. He gets there with the slide. There's one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bryce Elder out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee. And this is appearance number 45. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in there. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Anthony Volpe has grounded out a couple of times. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
First and second, 2 outs. Peraza will hit next.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a pop-up. Albies on the move. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Braves 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Clayton Beater getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton getting cranked up as well. And that one way outside. And now 2-0.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next offering upstairs. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Pitch is in there. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right back to him on the mound. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And there's a ball. Yankees up by 3. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball. 2-1.
Next offering is down low. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
He goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Wow! It went off the roof of the restaurant. What a shot. He sends it out of here. That's career homer number 149. It's 5-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 31 won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Will Warren on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. That one not close. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Michael Harris the second on deck for Atlanta. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Oh, that hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now, Nick Allen, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two outs. That one at 95 missed up top. 1 ball, 1 strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-0. There's the strike. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Braves 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Angel De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 3.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fastball for a strike. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Judge rips that one. That's back. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series. It's 7-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Angel De Los Santos will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher now, Aaron Bummer.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
One out, base is empty. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two down, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. That's to third. Slings it across. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Clayton Beeter. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here is Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Pitch misses. 1-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Missing inside, ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. A soaring shot to center. His 18th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. In a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering is outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone. 1-2. That one inside. Look out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Next offering misses, and now 3-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
We'll see another payoff pitch. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Clayton Beeter departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Tim Hill will take over here.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Step off throw to first. Acuna dives back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's 2 away. now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a high chopper. Peraza whips it across, and Albies is retired. And that is that. So the Braves get one back on the solo, and it's 7-5. Back here in Atlanta, we're at the top of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Bummer back to work. There's a strike. And that is downstairs. And 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
Get back into it.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Olsen on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Austin Wells.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
In there at the knees. And the count even at 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's down and in.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
1-1 is fouled off. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Out to short, Allen. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Braves 5.
Now pitching for the
Back
New York
now, new
Yankees.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ian Hamilton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Number 19.
Fought off foul.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So up next, Michael Harris II. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger snags it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Allen.
And the batter now, Nick Allen. Way
One ball,
outside,
no strike.
ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good
One ball,
sinker. As a
one
hitter,
strike.
you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. Offense held in check there. Through 8 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Braves 5. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Pierce Johnson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias preparing to come on if needed. Montero also getting ready. The 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Bellinger up to hit. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Goldie at second with nobody out. Next pitch, not close, up high. And a ground ball to first. Olsen steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Right through there for a strike. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third here in the top of the ninth. Here's Johnson fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Johnson fires. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Braves 5. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And a strike in there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strike.
Here's the pitch to Olson. And that one upstairs, ball 1. just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Braves down to their final strike. And they'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.